iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Kaizer Chiefs 0, Sekhukhune 1 DStv Premiership on a Saturday evening. Of course, they would have expected to be celebrating, the Kaizer Chiefs fans. It is the most iconic, most valuable, most important football club in the history of South African football. Just in case I need to say that, that's like very, very obvious. Gold and black, beautiful, iconic. But they lost today. They've been losing recently. They've lost and they haven't won any trophy in the last 7 to 8 years. The last time they won something was somewhere in May 2015. If a child was born in 2015, in June, they have not seen Kaizer Chiefs winning anything, and they are almost 8 years old now. So you have a 7 or 8 year old, right?
Yeah. Mr. Gill, asibabongele ukuthi i-team izifike kule minyaka le 53 yeah. Well done to Dr. Kezamtawu. So, you know, but it's not easy to run a team, and so Koni Lugutai Bambi and Tina Mind, and just wish him all the best with the team and to go forward. And you know, maybe from today, maybe good things will come, because the past few years has been tough, man.
From today or after today?
No, I'm gonna say pelile, so history say pelile, yeah. So we're counting from these hours now, from today now, from now, no thank you.
Yeah, from now. Yeah.
From now, yeah. That's history, so from now, yeah, I just hope you know it will bring that vibe of Kaizer Chiefs. Let's say as you know, another competition whereby you'll see also other teams coming to the party. You know, we don't wanna see team one jalo man sayithanda nayo kodwa sesikhathele manje sisafuna ukukhuluma ngayo. So yeah, I just wish them all the good things going forward from now on, and hope the glory days will come back.
Both Soweto teams lost today. Soweto is a loser today. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that, because I'm not taking your word, but I'm so sorry. But Soweto is a bunch of losers today, like within a few hours. Me, I'm from Cape Town, and Cape Town won today, and Soweto lost today. Very, very tough for Kaizer Chiefs fans.
Yeah, Mr. Ncube, yeah, they lost the game. You know, one thing I unfortunately in football, there's no shortcut, Mr. Ncube, and when we try and since cut and paste, our results are exposed with time. Yeah, so yeah, Chiefs, they've lost. I don't know. When are we gonna learn in football? When the engine, when the car is there but there's no engine, that car won't move. Why I always ask, how does the team play the game without a playmaker?
Playmaker number 12. Number 12 playmaker weak weak, but corner.
I've been you know saying this trying with a chance and all of that. The boy will improve, but for me, the boy, I'm disappointed to good team. There's nothing like
there's nothing beyond his scope of ability. He's not doing anything that his body is not allowing him to. You became the highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates in the PSL era. That was because the scope of your ability was that it enabled you to score goals, create assists, shoot at goal, have a football IQ which was better than most players ever in the history of this league. To know where to be, hide behind the defender, make him forget that you are there, and then score goals. Ncube is good looking, is a marketing dream actually, that you can attract young female fans just by putting him as a face of your brand. But his scope of footballing abilities are limited. We play a week Ncube.
Mr. Geo, I'm disappointed about this boy because he's been given a chance and there's nothing I let her a team and you know when we talk about young boys that we want to see them in the next coming 4 or 5 years, but give us something. When we give you that 10 minutes, show us what is that you can do with that. I mean, I always say, Mr. Geo, I don't care whether a coach will 10 minutes or 5 minutes, but show your quality when you get a ball. It's different when Bazok in 5 minutes you didn't touch the ball, then it's something else. But Bazok and then you touch the ball. What are you doing with that ball when you get it? So now, if we're gonna start to the game, and then you are not giving us anything, you know that's why among team in Mr. Kewu, there's no playmaker in the team. That boy, he can't be a thinker of a big team like this. No ways, he can't. We've tried to get a chance. Maybe he will grow and grow mentally and you know grow with the eye of seeing the game in a different way as a ball player. You know, ball players, especially left-footed players, it's not easy to play against a player like that. So when you've got a player that is a left-footed player, he needs to be very smart. He's different to most of us. But now this boy, he doesn't show that quality of I'm a left-footed player. I'm left-footed players are special players, Mr. Kew. And now he doesn't show that speciality as individual. So you are thinking, how do you play a game without a playmaker? The boy, for me, no.
What did Brendan Schroeder and Sekhukhune do well today? Because of course they were the winners. We can critique Chiefs, which is normal, yes, because they are the bigger, more glamorous side. But there was a winner today, and that winner was Sekhukhune. What did they do right today? It was an atrocious first half. That first half was atrocious. It was unacceptable. Yeah. It was one of the most unacceptable first halves you could ever get. I get it. Like, I think that pitch was nonsense. That pitch was, it just kept on disintegrating. You stepped foot on it, it was disintegrating. So you can't dismiss that part of it. But both teams in the first half were engaged in a festival, Ujem Eli, a competition of losing the ball and not going anywhere, and they both won. They won the prize of being teams that were losing the ball and not going anywhere in the first half. Second half, slightly better, but it only just took one mistake from Chiefs, really. Nothing much. Not that they were turned upside down. Just one mistake, and then Sekhukhune won. So in the context of this question that I'm asking you, I just want people to know, if they were not watching, that game was atrocious in the first half. Even in the second half, nothing much was open. Chiefs were actually better when they were chasing the game, like they were shooting at goal because they needed to get something out of this game. What did Sekhukhune do right, if anything, today?
Mr. Geo, in terms of issue with Sekhukhune, with the history between Sekhukhune and Chiefs, they always lose the game in the last minute. Chiefs, they always, second half, they come in, they score, they win the game. You know, the last time Chiefs won against Sekhukhune is when Oramato scored. So I think they went to a game tonight, you know what, maybe let's defend, let's try to sit back, and maybe we'll catch them with the break, because they had 3 players up front, but the rest, they were deep. So in football wise, there's nothing much because there was nothing really that both teams have shown us. If you have, I think because it's we're gonna be angry with that. Second half, there and there you could see until, you know, the mistake to me, it shows the element of when you make a mistake, you must be punished. That's it, done. And that was the only chance for me, I would say. That was the only chance, Sekhukhune. And they use that chance. That's why they end up winning. Hip-hop artist. Not tonight.
Caleb!
Not tonight.
Caleb!
Akuna penalty. Akuna cross kumele ayithekile.
Caleb!
Akuna ukuthi uzothola le chance le njengamazulu. Arrows next.
Stop hating.
Caleb. Ngizomupha igama namhlanje ngoba uyahluleka ukusinikeza lento sicabangayo. Ikati leli lokho lifunana nemouse uyothola imouse samuye ayiki imouse namhlanje belilodwa.
Well, you're not far away. A Black Panther is part of the cat family.
Yeah, no,
Bimenyimana. He's the Black Panther. A Black Panther, a lion, a puma, a jaguar, el tigre, a tiger is part of the cat family. So you're not far away. He's still the Black Panther, still the top goal scorer in the league. Bimenyimana.
Mr. Nkeo, you can push him and push him. This guy needs to work there and score goals. This guy doesn't score anything. Mr. Nkeo.
Not he doesn't score anything. He has 7 goals. Yes, stop hating.
No. I've got nothing against the guy. But remember, for me now.
How many goals does Caleb have in the league?
7. 5 of them are penalties. 2 is a tackle. The only goal that I will count, I mustn't account. Arrows.
How many times has he celebrated goals this season in the league?
Mr. K. Yeah, 7.
Caleb!
But Mr. K, you know, I believe good striker that come up with a plan. You know, I want to say all the time. Sometimes work for your teammates.
Top goal scorer.
No, yeah, it's a problem when we're gonna have a top goal scorer and 7 goals. Say second round league. Then it's worrying. Yeah, it's worrying me. It's worrying me. 7 goals league. How many teams are we having? So it means there's a problem somewhere. Go on, my team now. Top goal scorer na 7. Then it's worrying me. What's happening to other teams? If Mangabe Soba top goal scorer in 7 goals, a koranga penalty is a koranga taking. Mr. Nkeo, I think well done to the chairman Sekhukhune, the CEO, the coach, the players, everyone is Sekhukhune. I think the boys have worked. Basebenzile, Uchima at the back, Kadoso, you know, they've worked, especially Uchima, to make sure all the aerial balls, hip hop artists, they were funayo in our toll. And if you can check, they allow Chiefs to use the width to put those crosses, and they forgot to they've got to Kadoso at the back. Kadoso can win on the ball, it's good in the air. So well done to Sekhukhune, and I hope, like I said, I hope joba birthday ye team. Maybe from now on, going forward, the authorities will come, but they need to work for that. The authorities will come without working. They need to go and work hard. And those boys, they need to pull up their socks. We can't all the time point the finger to the coaches. They are in the field of play. They need also to apply themselves. They need to put their mind in the game so that we can see with the coach working in putting the tactics. Also from them in your pocket, what we have to show us.
Okay, there you go. That's Sekhukhune. Kaizer Chiefs. We've been here for 2 matches. It's a miracle that we're still standing and we're not asleep, because some of these games, sometimes, at the worst of times, are boring. If you think about that first half, really, that was a very, very challenging first half for people to consume and watch. Sometimes you even worry for people who are there at the stadium, spending at least 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rands to pour petrol, travel from another province to go and watch these matches. I would like, when I say these things, for the players, if any chance they see it, they see these messages, I say these things, I bring that up so that if they see it, they understand. Like, some people come from KZN, some people come from Eastern Cape, some people come from Mpumalanga Northwest, Bloemfontein in the Free State. They come because they love the team. That's an iconic team, Kaizer Chiefs. So there will always be people traveling to go and watch it. Even if there's 5,000 people at the stadium or 10,000 people, best believe at least 1,000 of them come from a different province. At least 500 of them, they come from a different province because they love the team. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.